Next we have David Papp, and he's going to talk to us about the Birth Cam Web's social experiment. Did I get it right? Perfect, thanks.
In May of this year, an amazing opportunity came up to me. My kids discovered a robin's nest in an unfinished shed in our backyard. And I'm sitting looking at this thing. There's 4 beautiful eggs in there, and I'm thinking, there's got to be something to do. And this light bulb went off, and I thought, okay, I'm going to put a webcam on this, and I'm going to share this opportunity with all my close friends and stuff, and I'm going to conduct a social media experiment. So I wanted to see, from these eggs as you can see in here, and keep in mind, these eggs are less than 1 inch in diameter. They're tiny. And there's Mama Bird perched on there. We had a webcam established on top. It only took me 1 day. 1 day to establish the webcam and to rig it all the way so it goes and it updated pictures to a website every minute. So instead of doing live streaming on video, because I couldn't afford that kind of bandwidth for everybody that would probably just leave it on while they're sitting there at work, you know, I wanted to force people to refresh the page, take a look at a new image, but we were taking pictures. So what I did is I had my staff get together in a room full of monkeys here. We all sat there, and I said, guys, we have to crank out a website in less than a day. And we did. It was awesome. It was a team effort. We all got together. We cranked out the website, and then part 2 came in. I went and blasted it out to my social media networks. So I went and I sent it out to my LinkedIn network, my Twitter, my Facebook, and of course there's the YouTube, which we started getting into some time-lapse videos. Great opportunity when you have all these pictures taken during daylight hours, right in May. So you've got pictures from 5 a.m. till 10 p.m. That's over 1,000 pictures a day that were being taken with a perfect captive audience here. And it was taking some amazing pictures. Here's some hatching right here. You can see there's 2 robins that are being hatched right there. And the neat thing, they were ugly. Like, I mean, they're extremely ugly for the first week. Believe me. They're translucent, they're tiny little things, and they're disgusting. People were blaming me. They're going, David, I'm holding you responsible for me losing all this productivity at work because I'm riveted. I got to know what's going on. They keep refreshing the page, taking a look, and some people are saying they were worried. I mean, Mom, where's the Mama Bird? She left. I don't know what's going on here. Is she going to come back? And is there a dad? And we captured some of these. CTV and other news caught on to it. They came out 4 times and did interviews on my property about this. It was like reality TV on the internet. It was unreal. People were completely into this. And thankfully on the local news, some things neat. So here's some cute little, they're getting cuter now. There's some pictures here, and it was cool. So we started becoming experts in robins. So what happens with robins? How long does it take? Well, it takes 2 weeks from when the egg is laid until they're hatched. So we knew that time was of the essence. And it takes 2 weeks from that point of view for them to leave. This is cool. One of my favorite pictures, because I swear, they're like Jack in the Box. I mean, as soon as Mom flies in, or Dad with a big juicy worm, they are up there and they just down it right to hatch. They get fed 45 to 50 times a day, each of them. Unbelievable. It went on the national news. So, can you believe it? I went on national news on a Sunday, but I was a little disappointed. They forgot to put the website address on the news when they were talking about it. So they were like, check out the BirdCam, but they didn't say the birdcam.ca website. But it was cool, very cool. Okay, this is day 7. They're starting to look a little better. They're starting to get a little fuzz on them, and their eyes are starting to open. And Mama Bird is no longer sitting on them to keep them warm all the time because they've got enough body mass that they're starting to, you know, take some room up in there, and they're starting to hop around. And this next picture is absolutely fantastic. Look at those. They look so cute. They've got big blue eyes, and they're all sitting in there comfy, and they're just waiting to be fed. And as soon as, you know, Mama or Papa comes up, bang, out they go, and they want to down the worm, and they want to be fed. So this was what I would do is every day I would go and take a look at the live video feed, and I would make sure Mom or Dad wasn't there, and I would jump out with my camera so I could take a high resolution picture. Well, I'm sitting there one day, and I'm getting ready, looking at the video camera, and all of a sudden, sproing, all 4 of them leaped out of the nest as I'm watching. I went, oh my God! So what I did is I grabbed my camera and I ran out there, and as soon as I get in the clearing, Mom and Papa are coming down, and they're dive bombing me, and they're squawking away. They're going, whack, whack, and they're trying to scare. And just as I enter the clearing, 2 of the baby birds jump out of the shed, and they're motionless. They're like statues. They don't move. And Mom and Dad are still swooping down and dive bombing me. And I could go right up to the little baby birds within an inch and take a picture. They didn't move. They didn't blink. And there was 2 of them. You can tell which one got fed more than the other. The first one was chunkier. But it was really cool. So he got fed a lot more. So it's all over. It was game over. This was only 4 weeks. This one's from May to June. It was really cool. Over the course of this, I had over 2 million hits to the site. It exploded, which actually corresponds, if you do your math, to about a 250,000 page views. I noticed that whenever I posted something, so on the website, we took all the favorite pictures, and then we started creating all-time favorite pictures, and then we would blast it out. So we'd send out a tweet about it. We'd put it on Facebook. I would do time-lapse videos. We noticed that Facebook had 3 times more impact than Twitter. And obviously people were kept logged in there. But it was really cool. It was a great experiment. I called it my BirdCam social media experiment. We had a lot of fun with it. And then people, we had classrooms and teachers following along with their students every day to take a look at the new pictures and stuff. It was like, I'm telling you, reality TV on the internet. And what's next? I mean, people kept asking, what are you going to do next? And I had stupid ideas like, yeah, I want you to put an underwater one in a beaver dam because I really want to see what's in the beaver's nest. And how about a deer cam? And I know how to track the deer, and a moose cam. And I mean, you've all heard of the goose cam and the eagle cam that's out there. But anyways, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And if you want to check it out, go to birdcam.ca.